Shalom. Yeah, the title of this lesson says the books to read about the captive of the northern kingdom of Israel extended. So this is the extended lesson because I have done a lesson concerning the 10 tribes of Israel being captive under the Assyrians, and they after that they went into the new land. See, so I found some of the resourceful information that I can share from these two books. The first book is Ancient Records of Assyria and Babylonia, volume 1 and 2. These two books, from these two books, we are going to exalt crucial information concerning the captives, the Assyrian captivity. See, the northern kingdom of Israel being under the Assyrians, see, in different times. So because it did not happen, you see, it did not happen under Shalmaneser, see, the fifth, see, it happened with many previous kings before him, you see. So the title of this lesson is going to be the books to read about the captive of the northern kingdom of Israel. See, so we're gonna start with the book of the Second Kings, verse 1 up to 6. It says, in the 12th year of Ahaz, king of Judah, began Hoshea the son of Elah to reign in Samaria over Israel 9 years, and he did that which was evil in the sight of the Lord, but not as the kings of Israel that were before him. So before I go any further, I'm gonna start by giving all praise, all honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Bahasham, Rakaha, Kwadash, the honor to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who do well. Peace, blessing always, and salutation to you, Akim, who are pushing these truths into the four wings of the earth to make sure that Jerusalem is established here on earth again as a place of worship as it was in the days of old. Shalom to the hopeful elect of the nation of Israel. So Yahweh means the name of the heavenly Father, whom the world ignorant call Jehovah. His only name, which is the Hebrew name, is Yahweh. Yahawashi means the name of the only begotten Son of the Most High Power, whom the world ignorant call Jesus. His only name is Yahawashi. Bahasham means in the name, and Rakaha Kwadash means the name of the Holy Spirit. See, although in some books of English version Bibles it is corrupted and translated as the Holy Ghost. You see, it is the Holy Spirit, Rakaha Kwadash. See, so this is the book of 2 Kings 17 from verse 1 up to 6. Now we are talking about the enslaving of the northern kingdom of Israel under the Assyrians. See, and after that they went into the new land, which was known as Artharet, which is now referred to as America. And we are going to see how Artharet was changed into the name America. See, so 2 Kings 17 and verse 1 says, in the 12th year of Ahaz, king of Judah, began Hoshea the son of Elah to reign in Samaria over Israel 9 years. So Samaria is a representation of the northern kingdom of Israel, of the 10 tribes. And he did that which was evil in the sight of the Lord, Yahweh, but not as the kings of Israel that were before him. Against him come up Shalmaneser. So now this is Shalmaneser, the fifth king of Assyria, and Hoshea became his servant and gave him presents. And the king of Assyria found conspiracy in Hoshea, for he had sent messengers to Saul, king of Egypt, and brought no present to the king of Assyria, as he had done year by year. Therefore the king of Assyria shut him up and bound him in prison. See, meaning that Shalmaneser, the king of Assyria, took Israelites captive to Assyria. Verse 5 saying, then the king of Assyria came up throughout all the land and went up to Samaria and besieged it 3 years. See, in the 9th year of Hoshea, king of Assyria, took Samaria and carried away Israel carried Israel away into Assyria. Now the Israelites were carried away into the land of the Assyrians and placed them in Hala and in Haba by the river of Gozan in the cities of the Medes. So at this time, Assyria was a superpower. See, the Babylonians and the Medes, these were the provinces of the kingdom of the Assyrians. See, verse 7 says, "For so it was that the children of Israel had sinned against the Lord their power, which had brought them up out of the land of Egypt from under the hands of Pharaoh, king of Egypt, and feared other gods." So all this happened, this enslavement of the children of Israel, the northern kingdom, happened because they went astray from the Lord's laws, statutes, and commandments. See, so when we see all these judgments that are coming upon the earth, see, there is a reason to it. See, everything happened for a reason. You see. Now, let's go to this book and prove our points. Now, we start with this book, Ancient Records of Assyrian and Babylonian, verse 2, by Daniel David Rukenbill. So, in this book here, we're gonna have to study the account of Sargon, who was a king of Assyria before Shalmaneser the fifth came into existence. So it means that there were many were previous kings before, see, that enslaved the Israelites, the northern kingdom of Israel, before the final siege, which was done by Shalmaneser the fifth. You see, so this is from the book, The Ancient Records of Assyria and Babylon, volume 2. This is chapter 1. It talks about Sargon. Chapter 1. See, chapter 1, page 2. It says the annals. It says, we're going to deal with this section 4 here. It says year 1, the deportation of Israelites, a minor raid into Babylonia. See, so the deportation of Israelites started with Sargon, and at that time Babylon was one among of the province of Assyria. So Assyria was a superpower at that time. See, before the Babylons and the Medes came into power. It says, at the beginning of my rule, this is Sargon. It says, at the beginning of my rule, in my first year of reign, Samarinai, which is the Assyrian name of Samaria, the people of Samaria, of Shamash, who caused me to attain victory. So this Sargon is giving praise to his false gods, see, to the heathen gods. It says 27,290 people who lived therein. I carried away 50 chariots for my royal equipment. I selected from among them the city I rebuilt. I made it greater than it was before. People of the lands my hand had conquered, I settled therein. My official I placed over them as a governor. You see, tribute tax I imposed upon them as upon the Assyrians. So at this time, the northern kingdom, at the time when Sargon was the king of Assyria, they were like the vassal state of the Assyrians. It says, I mixed together, I made the price to be, had sinned and invited me to fight. It says, in the plain of Del, I defeated him. On the two moon tribe, I imposed Assur's yoke. It says, Merodachbaladan, king of Chaldea, who exercised the kingship over Babylon against the weed of the gods. People together with their possession I snatched away in the land. Hatti, Syria, I settled them. See? So, page number 3 here, it talks about the rebels, those who rebelled against the Assyrians, including the land of Samaria and Damascus. See? So I'm going to read here a little bit. It says year 2, and the second year of Sargon. It says year 2 against the rebels in Syria. It says, in my second year of reign, Elubidi of Hamath, of the wide land of Amur, he gathered together the city of Kakal and the oath, the cities of Alpad, Smyrna, Damascus, and Samaria. And Samaria is a representation of the northern kingdom, see, of Israel. You see, revolted against me. You see, so in this book, it talks about the enslavement of the nation of Israel under Sargon, see, who was king before Shalmaneser. See, so this means that there were a series of enslavement of the northerners under the Assyrian kings. You see, under the Assyrian kings. You see, so this chapter 1, page number 2 and 3, it was talking about Sargon, see, who existed before Shalmaneser. See, now let's go to another book, Ancient Records of Assyria and Babylonia, volume 1 by Daniel David Lukenbill. So we start with page 292 and 293. So from that we will hit some of the few scriptures and some of the articles. So my phone is running slow. Ancient Records. So the title of the book is Ancient Records of Assyria and Babylonia, first series. See, Ancient Records of Assyria and Babylonia. See, this is the second. This is volume 1. See, this Ancient Records of Assyria and Babylonia, volume 1 by Daniel David Lukenbill. See, let's go direct to page 292. See, page 292. Yeah, gonna find some crucial information concerning the captives from the land of Israel. See, it says this, the Ancient Records of Assyria and Babylonia, page 292. It says the Ancient Records of Assyria. So I'm gonna start with this section 4 here. It says fragmental annals text. See, 8:15 section. It says the city of Hatarika up to Mount Saua, the cities of Gulba, Gebair, Smyrna, Alka, Zimara. See, the cities of Usnu, Sianu, Riaraba, Riasisu, the cities of Apasi. Says, I brought under my sway 6 of my officials as governors. I set over them the city of Rasfuna, which is one of the shore of the Upper Sea, the cities of Night, Garaza, Abilaka, which are on the border of Bet Omria. See, the house of Omri, which is Israel. See, Bet Omria. Bet is the Assyrian word which in Hebrew is Bayath. See, so Omri, which was talking about one of the kings of the northern kingdom of Israel, the father of Ahab, who was named Omri. See, the wide land of Naphtali in its entirety I brought within the border of Assyria. See, so now at the time when these Assyrians was the superpower at that time. See, at the time when the Assyrian kingdom was at its peak, the land of Naphtali, see, was in the map of the Assyrians. See, it belonged to the Assyrians. See, it says, my officials I set over them as governors. Hanun of Gaza fled before my weapons and escaped to Egypt. The city of Gaza I captured. His goods, his possessions, his gods I carried off. My stele and my royal image I had them fashioned in the midst of his palace. I set them up. I counted them as gods of his land. I established them as for Menahem. See, terror overwhelmed him like a bird alone. He fled and submitted to me. To his place I brought him back. And says, silver colored woolen garments, linen garments, grit I received as his tribute. 18:16 says, the land of Bet Humriah, see, Bayath Humriah, all of its people together with their gods, I carried off to Assyria. See, this is Tiglath-Pileser, one among the kings who enslaved the northerners, the northern kingdom of Israel, Tiglath-Pileser, who also existed before Shalmaneser the fifth. See, it says, I carried off to Assyria Pekah the king. They deposed, and I praised the Ausi, who was Hoshea. See, so we are going to read the account of Hoshea over them as king. 10 talents of gold, see, talents of silver, as the tribute I received from them to Assyria, I carried them. You see, so this Tiglath-Pileser set up Hosea as a puppet king. See, in the land of Samaria. See, so Hosea was a puppet to this Assyrian king who was known as Tiglath-Pileser. See, so let us go and link it with some of the scriptures. So 2 Kings 15:29 and 30. So 2 Kings 15, like here. 2 Kings 15:29 and 30. It says, 2 Kings 15:29 and 30 says, in the days of Pekah, king of Israel, came Tiglath-Pileser, king of Assyria, and took Ijon and Abel-Beth-Maachah and Janohah and Kadesh and Hazor and Gilead and Galilee, all the land of Naphtali, and carried them captive to Assyria. And Hoshea the son of Elah made conspiracy against Pekah the son of Remaliah, and smote him and slew him, and reigned in his stead in the 12th year of Jotham the son of Uzziah. You see? So Tiglath-Pileser, after Tiglath-Pileser enslaved the land of Israel, the northern kingdom, he set up Hosea as a puppet king. See, in the land of Samaria. You see, and the whole land of Naphtali was also regarded as the part of the Assyrian kingdom. See, and all this happened because our forefathers went astray from the Lord's laws, statutes, and commandments. You see, they worshipped these other gods. See, they erred against the Lord. See, that's why the Lord enslaved them through the hand of the kings of the Assyrian, including Tiglath-Pileser. See, let's go again to the book, same book, 2 Kings 18:9-10. 2 Kings 18, verse 9-10. It says, this is the book of 2 Kings 18, verse 9-10. It says, it came to pass in the 4th year of King Hezekiah, which was the 7th year of Hoshea, son of Elah, king of Israel, that Shalmaneser, king of Assyria, came up against Samaria and besieged it. See, so after Tiglath-Pileser, there came up Shalmaneser the fifth. See, who besieged the whole city, the whole city of Samaria, the whole place of Samaria. See, and at the end of 3 years they took it, and even 6 years of Hezekiah, that in the 9th year of Hosea, king of Israel, Samaria was taken. See, and the king of Assyria did carry away Israel into Assyria and put them in Hala and in Harbor by the river Gozan and the city of the Medes. See, so at this time the Medes, the Babylonians, and other Greek states were under the Assyrian kingdom. See, so Shalmaneser was the last king who took our people captive. Shalmaneser was the last king who took our people captive. Now we are going to read the account of Shalmaneser the fifth. See, so ancient records of Assyrian and Babylonian. Yeah, this is volume 1, page 297. So this is Shalmaneser the fifth, page 297, ancient records of Assyria and Babylon, volume 1. See, it says, on a fragment of a small cylinder, British Museum K38345 stands the only text we have from Shalmaneser the fifth. Says the inscription is badly mutilated, meaning that the history of this Shalmaneser is somehow corrupted. See, but from the closing lines, it is evident that we are dealing with the memorial cylinder placed in the Ezida Naboth's temple at Borsippa. The text published in CT XXX V11 plate 23. So I don't know what is this in the Romans, this number. See, so this is 829. Says, who did not bow in submission at his feet. The mention of his name, his word bringing hostile before him, those not obedient to my command, that he caused to be surrounding the town, the God in whom he trusted. So this was Shalmaneser the fifth, who was giving praise to himself and his false gods. See, that through the help of his gods, he was being able to take many nations captive, including the land of Israel. See, and place them in other nations. See, and place other people in the nations he conquered. You see, he says with help, says that he caused to be surrounding the town, the God in whom he trusted, with his help, not to draw my yoke, who carried off and was turning them it to himself, his own use, his word, and the mention of his name, they did not fear. See, and did not dread his rule, overflowed his land, and laid it low like a deluge. See, this the Assyrians laid the Samaritans low. See, to the ground. His own fell upon him, and his life was no more. So he was giving he was giving himself praise and his gods praise that he took the people of the Lord captive. See, he said, I carried off and brought them to Assyria. See, so this is Shalmaneser giving praise to himself and his gods, that he carried the people of the Lord captive into the Assyria. He enslaved the people of the Lord. See, it says, I am Shalmaneser, the mighty king, king of the universe, king of Assyria. See, at that time, Assyria also conquered the major parts of the known world. See, the major parts of the known world at ancient time was North Africa, see, Minor Asia, and Far East. You see, it says the king of 4 regions of the world, Viceroy of Babylon, king of Sama, and Akkad, son of king of Assyria, most precious scion of Assyria, seed of loyalty of the eternal days of Borsippa, whose site had been damaged by violence of the mighty floods. It is damaged I repaired and strengthened its structure. See, so this was Shalmaneser the fifth, who led the final, you can say the final siege to the northern kingdom of Israel. See, which was under king of Hoshea, who was set as the puppet leader by Tiglath-Pileser, who was the king of Assyria before Shalmaneser the fifth. See? See? Now let's go to the book of 2 Kings 18, 9 and 10. So 2 Kings 18, 9 and 10. It says, 2 Kings 18, 9 and 10 says, it came to pass in the 4th year of King Hezekiah, which was the 7th year of Hoshea, the son of Elah, king of Israel, that Shalmaneser, king of Syria, came up against Samaria and besieged it. See? And at the end of 3 years they took it, even in the 6th year of Hezekiah, that in the 9th year of Hoshea, king of Israel, Samaria was taken. And the king of Assyria did carry away Israel unto Assyria, and put them in Hala and in Haba, by the river of Gozan and the city of the Medes. So meaning that when they took the Samaritans off from their land, see, they placed the other people in the land of Israel, see, who converted into the traditions of the Israelites. See? Verse 12 says, because they obeyed not the voice of the Lord their power, but transgressed his covenant, and all that Moses the servant of the Lord commanded, and would not hear them nor do them. See? So all this happened, see, because the people of Israel went against the laws of the Lord. See, went against the laws of the Lord. See, that's why all this slavery happened under the king of the Assyrians. See, so Shalmaneser was the last king of Assyria who took captive the northern kingdom of Israel. See, let's go again. Now let's go to the 2 Kings 17, 18 to 24. So the same book, same chapter, says 2 Kings 18, 17, 18 to 24. Says, therefore the Lord was very angry with Israel, and he removed them out of his sight, meaning out of the land of Israel. There was none left but the tribe of Judah only. See, meaning the southern kingdom was left after the captive of the northern kingdom. Verse 19. Also Judah kept not the commandment of the Lord their power, but walked in the statutes of Israel which they made. And the Lord rejected all the seed of Israel, and afflicted them, and delivered them into the hand of the spoilers, meaning the Assyrians at that time were the spoilers of the nation of Israel, until he had cast them out of his sight. The sight of the Lord is the land of Israel. For he rent Israel from the house of David, and they made Jeroboam the son of Nebat king, and Jeroboam drove Israel from following the Lord, and made them sin a great sin. See, so meaning that these kings lead to the fall of the kingdoms. See, when a king fall, when the heart of the king is corrupted, meaning that the whole kingdom is corrupted. See, verse 22 says, for the children of Israel walk in the sins of Jeroboam, which he did, they departed not from them, meaning that they departed not from the evils which they did, until the Lord Yahweh removed Israel out of his sight, the people of Israel out of his sight. Ephraim was removed from the land of Israel. See, as he had said by all his servants the prophets, so was Israel carried away out of their own land to Assyria unto this day. See, so when the Israelites were carried out onto Assyria, they never go back onto their actual land. Verse 24, it says, and the king of Assyria brought men from Babylon, and from Cutha, and from Ava, and from Hamath, and from Sepharvaim, and placed them in the cities of Samaria instead of the children of Israel, and they possessed Samaria, and dwelt in the city thereof. See, so meaning that now Samaria was inhabited by the heathens, and who years after years they started to practice the customs and practice of the Hebrew Israelites. See? So now I'm going to finish with this. I'm going to finish with this second Esdras. Now this is the book of second Esdras 13:39 up to verse 45. It says, and where thou sawest that he gathered another piece of multitude unto him. Those are the 10 tribes which were carried away prisoners out of their own land in the time of Hosea the king, whom Shalmaneser the king of Assyria led away captive, and he killed them over the waters. So came they into another land. But they took this counsel among themselves, that they would leave the multitude of the heathen and go forth into the farther country, where never mankind dwelt, that they might there keep their statutes which they never kept in their own land. And they entered into Euphrates by the narrow places of the river, for the Most High had then shewed signs for them, and held still the flood till they were passed over. For through that country there was a great way to go, namely a year and a half, and the same region is called Al-Saret. So this Al-Saret is America. So meaning that when these Israelites were captives in the land of the Assyrians, see, they took counsels among themselves, see, that they would drive a multitude of the heathens in the land of the Assyria and go forth into another country which never mankind dwelt, see, which was referred to as Al-Saret, which is now referred to as America. See, and we are going to prove that through this article here. So this title known as the Al-Saret, America, home of the Israelites. So it was put forward in December 26, 2016. Sees the name of the land beyond the great river. So let me put this. See, it is here. It says the 9 tribes of the Moorish Empire were here before the arrival of Christopher Colon in 1492. See, America was known as Al-Saret. So here is the chart of the tribe of Israel and where they dwelt. See, and there's some point shows Amerigos who named Al-Saret as America. Sees Amerigos. Sees, it says here, Al-Saret renamed America after Italian explorer slave trader, see, who was Amerigo Vespucci, was born in 1454 to a prominent family in Florence. So there's a crucial information here down, which actually proves that the Negroes, the Latinos, were from the tribe of Israel, were the Israelites. See, it says here, crucial information here. It says, let's start this one. It says 710 to 590 BC, Israelites called Gimela by the Assyrian and Kimeroi Cimmerians by the Greeks established a reign of terror in Asia Minor. They finally migrated to Europe to a place which is called Al-Saret, which is written in 2nd Esdras 13:40-44 of the Apocrypha. See, so Al-Saret, a river at the northwest corner of the Black Sea, anciently named Thrace, now Sirit, also Al-Saret, is a corruption of the Hebrew word Al-Teres, which means another land. So Al-Saret means the new land or another land which no mankind, no humans never had dwelt in that land, except eh, the people of the northern kingdom of Israel who went into that land in order to practice their customs, see, which they did not practice before. See, as the result, the Lord eh, eh, sent spoilers against them, the kings of the Assyria. Now, the information that I was about to read is this. It says, this with capital letters, it says, on the loose lunar stone in New Mexico, in which the native so-called Hispanic tribes and the so-called Native American tribes lived, the writing on the stone is ancient Paleo-Hebrew. See, that prove that the native indigenous people of the Americas were the Hebrew Israelites. On the translation of the lost lunar stone, it is scriptures from the Holy Bible teaching the commandment of Yahweh. See? And all these writings is from the book, known as Who Brought Slaves to America. So let me find the name of the book. The name of the book. Yeah, Who Brought Slaves to America. Yeah, it says in his book Origins of the American Indians, Lee Huddleston. So from this book we can extract more information about the origin of the Latinos and Native Americans. See where they came from. See the book known as The Origins of the American Indians by Lee Huddleston. See, and he mentioned the name of Yahweh. See, not Jehovah, Yahweh, meaning the ancient Hebrew was a consonant language. It had only you can say two vowels, A and I. Yahweh, Yahweh Shai. See? So, with all this, I hope you brothers were edified through this lesson. So if I slipped in the middle of my conversation, you all can correct me through the comment board. So I'm going to end up by giving all praise, or honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Kah Kodash, Shalom, until next time.